It translates. You're looking at it right through your screen, but just the weight of it, the way it's going to feel on your neckline, absolutely magnificent. Now, here are the earrings. The earrings are $5 on a credit card, so you do yourself a favor, get them home. $4 and change on your HSN charge card. They are magnificent. And still, look at the giant nuggets of that amazing Zambian quality, that amethyst. Those are magnificent.
Do you know just the findings on this? The hook and eye findings, the silver beads, that no labor, no amethyst, no doing anything, not cutting any rough and everything.
Right.
Will cost me probably almost at $19, maybe $19.50.
Oh, wow.
Just to buy the findings, okay?
Right.
To get the findings before I even assemble anything. That's no amethyst. That's not cutting anything or anything. If you did have if you happen to get in on that necklace, though, I would highly recommend that you get these. Now, that's not to say that the other Zambian amethyst that we do, if you've bought that, of course, it's going to go back perfectly to that. But these were actually designed and cut from that same lot of 100%. Amethyst rough, and they were I designed these to coordinate with that particular necklace. I like this longer length, that longer look. It has a very slimming effect. Also, you know, there's a lot of people in my life where they wear their hair longer, right?
Sure.
And one of the big challenges that they have is to have earrings that you could actually see, right? And so when they accessorize, and the cool thing about these types of designs, these longer links, these dangled links, if you wear your hair long, and you know, if you wear your hair short, it's really not a challenge. But if you do like to wear your hair, you know, in kind of longer type style, these are great ways to display your amethyst, you know, and where they actually get seen, and you know, they actually have volume to them. But because they're cut from natural materials, they're not overly heavy, so you're not having like little lead weights hanging in your earlobes.
Right, and so absolutely breathtaking. Look at the richness of that purple. It's like I can almost hear February babies squealing at home. If you love amethyst, if that's your birthstone, this is an absolute must. I'm looking at you, Kimberly, my makeup artist. But the truth is, it is the richest, deepest, most magnificent amethyst you can buy, and